A lot of these people responding to that video that got like 800 views asking for your opinion on uh, driving versus traveling and my little rant off of a bunch of YouTube videos that I'd watched. There's YouTube videos on there of people in court recording the instances with the judges and the judges pretty much agreeing with them and stuff like that. Uh, but one judge's decision and another judge's decision all the way up to the Supreme Court and all that sort of stuff. Yet there's a lot of other people that are responding that like to call people stupid and stuff like that that aren't understanding that there's the difference between legal definitions and common definitions, and what a common definition and a legal definition can be completely different things. And in the court of law, it's the legal definition that matters, not the common definition. Your common understanding of something does not matter in a court of law next to a legal definition of something. If you don't believe me, go try it out sometime for yourself. So as far as that, all I did was watch a bunch of YouTube videos and make that video. At the same time, when it comes to what other people are talking about with sovereignty and such, I have done some research on that, and I did have some paperwork. And at one point in time, when I was locked up for a minute, I was threatened by the facility, people that run the facility. He's going to reposition himself. He's all happy. I was threatened by the people that run the facility that if I had any paperwork talking about sovereignty, that they were going to throw me in the hole and they weren't going to let me out until I got released, pretty much. That's what a lieutenant came and said when they searched me, saying that they had heard me on the phone talking about the sovereignty and papers and stuff like that. And for simple definitions for people that don't understand, because a lot of people conflate a lot of things that don't actually have to do with sovereignty, and they mix up different stories that people have put inside of books, like a secret bank account with your name and all that sort of stuff. But the reality of actual sovereignty is common law is what a lot of these people are trying to stand on. And the basic idea of common law is that without a victim, there is no crime. Basically, that what that means is that if you haven't hurt anybody, if you haven't stolen anybody's property, if you haven't physically harmed anybody, if you haven't threatened to harm anybody, then there's not actually a personal victim. Then you haven't actually broken the law necessarily. And this isn't apply to corporations. It's supposed to only apply to people. But, that's where it gets into your sovereignty and not being seen as a corporation, because that's not supposed to apply to corporations. It's only supposed to apply to people. And it gets way deeper. And I don't have, in my mind, feel like I have a proper understanding of it. And I haven't researched enough case law to feel like I'm comfortable to go into a court and actually argue it yet. But that's why I made that video. But it's really funny to me that the only videos that get seen a lot that I post on YouTube are the ones that I think are not that big of a deal, or they're stupid, or why am I even posting this? And I post it anyways. Like on my other channel where I posted in follow-up to a video talking about what I made and Happy Merry Christmas to everybody while I was drinking, I posted a follow-up short that was just, me making I got done eating, I'm digesting sounds, and an empty plate with just the leftover drippings of everything that was on the plate. And that thing got way more views than any of my other videos in a very short period of time. So I asked that sovereignty question, man, and it really upsets people thinking that they might have gone and bought a license that they might not necessarily actually need. And it's really funny how many people want to act all fucking superior to everybody else while they're making a comment on somebody's YouTube videos. Like, I mean, obviously you're not that fucking successful to be such an asshole to somebody that was saying what I was saying because you're making a comment on a YouTube video instead of doing something else with your time. Anyways, don't let that stop you from leaving a comment on this video too if it pisses you off.